Hey everybody, Killer Freak here today, and I'm bringing you guys a different kind of video today. Usually I do kind of like funny and silly videos and all that, and so today I'm bringing you guys some Battlefield 4 gameplay, but the commentary is going to be a little bit different style, and I wanted to start talking about more serious subject matter. And so one of the things that I thought I'd talk about first was why I'm doing YouTube. And I know quite a few people have asked, like, why did you just start doing YouTube out of nowhere? You know, you've had no like experience producing videos or making videos or editing videos. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a random thing. So, a while back I got the Xbox One, and as everyone knows, the Xbox One has built-in PVR, so you can record like 30-second clips. And if you look back on the channel to my very first uploads, I have a few uploads that are just really choppy, tiny clips, and that's all originally from the Xbox One. I have one for Battlefield 4 and one from Titanfall. And you'll see about like a 3 or 4 month gap where I didn't upload anything. And then I started uploading better quality clips and videos and just better content. That's because I actually bought a PVR. I got the Elgato HD game recorder, and so then I finally had better stuff to record, and that kind of got me more motivated to do it. And over the summer I had a lot of time since I wasn't doing much, and now that school's starting it's a little more difficult, but I still, you know, plan to upload at least twice a week, if not more. And none of that really explains why I do it. And so I guess it all started with, I used to be like sad a lot and depressed, and I know a lot of YouTubers talk about this, especially the game guys, you know, how they find it relieving and just kind of like therapy to make these videos and entertain people. And I never really thought about that before. Like, I heard them talk about it and I was just blew it off like, yeah, right, you're making so much money off of all your views, you don't really care. And then one day I asked my friend, I was like, what makes you not want to die? Like, and I know it's a really morbid subject and it probably doesn't sound the way I meant for it to come out, but you know. And he told me, he's like, you know, his family doesn't have a lot of money, and he's had a lot of hard situations in his life, and this really has limited what he can do, but he still plays video games. He loves video games, and video games are like his life. That's all he does all the time. And so I asked him, I was like, why, you know, why not end it? I mean, what consequences? I mean, he doesn't believe in any kind of afterlife, so I was like, what consequences would you face if you did, you know? And he was like, well, I would miss video games. And I was like, that seems kind of trivial thing to live for. Like, can you elaborate on that? And he told me, he's like, yeah, you know, he's like, I live for entertainment. I love the feeling of being entertained and happy. And I was like, alright, I guess that kind of makes sense. And so, you know, it just kind of sat in the back of my mind for a while, and I think about it every once in a while. And then one day, you know, I'm recording these clips, and I was sending them to my friends on Facebook, and they're like, wow, this is really fun to watch, you should make more. And I was like, you know what? All of a sudden it clicked. I was like, you know what? Some people think it's cool to live for entertainment, and I was like, but what if, like, you know, you made entertainment? Like, that'd be so noble of you to like give these people something to live for, something to cheer them up. And I know that sounds kind of lame to some people. They're like, you're living to watch YouTube, or you're living to play video games. That's not much, but if it's enough to keep you alive and positive, then yeah, it means a ton. Because I mean, like, some people can't even be happy with, like, you know, therapy and medicine. So whatever it takes, you know, I mean, it's important. Everybody all of a sudden, you know, Robin Williams, the suicide thing, and I know everybody talks about that, and I'm not making a big deal about it specifically. I'm just saying all of a sudden people have realized, oh, suicide's a problem. And it's sad because it takes a famous person for people to care. I mean, in a month, you know, if there's no more famous people killing themselves, no one cares. Like, yeah, there's this underlying awareness, like, oh, it's bad, but usually, you know, it's a subject of jokes, it's made fun of, it's kind of like a lighthearted subject matter, but it's really not. I mean, it's sad to see people go, you know. I mean, the guy with the cure to cancer in the back of his mind, who could have discovered it one day given the proper, like, training and environment and all the resources, you know, may have killed himself. And so now, I mean, look what contribution we've lost to society because that guy's gone. I mean, it's just crazy to think about, hypothetically, all the things these people could have contributed, and now they're gone. And, you know, another thing is you never appreciate it until you're gone. I mean, of course, everybody thought Robin Williams was funny, but all of a sudden he dies, and now everybody's like, oh yeah, I remember watching, like, Flubber and, like, all these different things, and it's like, you didn't appreciate him as much when he was alive. I'm sure there was a certain audience that did, but overall, it's like, nobody cares until you're dead. You know, we see that with Edgar Allan Poe, there's all kinds of famous artists now who's considered masters and classics, and it's just ridiculous to me. But yeah, so anyways, I guess that's the bottom line. My YouTube isn't really about like becoming rich and famous or super entertaining like guys like PewDiePie or something like that. That would be super cool if it did happen, but truth is, it's just kind of more therapy for me. Every time I see a like on a video or a positive comment, it makes me super happy to see it, and I'm like, yeah, I feel good, I feel motivated. Like, even if it's one like, or one guy's like, cool video, I just like flip out, or even a subscriber. So anyways, guys, that's about it today for our serious little chat. I hope it wasn't too, heavy for our first session. I plan to do more of these, not regularly, just whenever, kind of a topic arises. Feel free to leave a topic in the comments or on Facebook or any of those places. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was informative for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.